Hi everybody and welcome back to our channel. Today we're focusing on core and how to engage your core muscles. We're going to start off with some breathing exercises to engage the abs. So either sitting on your bottom or on your knees, we're going to take a very deep breath in the nose for 4 seconds and then empty all the air out of your mouth for about 8 seconds. We're going to repeat this breathing in the tabletop position, making sure your pelvis is tilted in so your lower back is flat. Belly button drawn in towards the spine, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and the breathing starts in the nose for 4 seconds. Fill up the lungs and then empty all the air from your lungs until you feel the suction of air out of your stomach muscles. We're going to take this up another level onto the plank. Again, tuck the hips in, fill the lungs and then empty all the air. You can see my stomach muscles here are really tight. Hold that tight position as you breathe normally. Keep the abs drawn in as you're breathing. Now we release down and we take a stretch into a child pose just to release off the lower back. We're going to transition now into the side plank, starting off on our feet. Again, belly button drawn in, and we repeat that breathing exercise. In the nose, and then out the mouth, tightening up the abs and then holding that tight position. Well done. So we're slowly going to ease it off now and take the same position but on our knees. Make sure your hips are nice and high, upper body's relaxed, and then continue to breathe as we were. It should be starting to burn now, so breathe a bit deeper and persist. You can do it. Good job. Okay, let's swap sides. Same again, on the feet first, elbows under shoulders. Lift up those hips nice and high, belly button in, and empty all the air from your lungs. Last few seconds. Good job. And release it off. Same again, on the knees this time. Hold that position for about 20 seconds. Well done, guys. Okay, we're going to switch back into the tabletop position, into the bird dog. So keeping that breathing motion going, we're going to lift the alternate hand to the alternate leg. So right hand, left leg. Try to hold your balance as much as possible. No rush here. Well done, guys. Okay, we're going to transition into the plank. So onto your hands, onto your toes, and we're raising one leg at a time, only enough height to reach your bum. You don't need to raise your legs any higher than that. As you do this motion, continue your breathing exercise to suction in your stomach muscle and challenge the core muscles. Good, well done. So then gently drop the knees and release it back into the child pose. The next exercise is focusing on the lower back. So you can do this standing or on your knees, and it's back extensions. So you're going to bend your chest towards your knee, lead down with the chest and not the forehead. Fingertips should be behind the ears and not clasped behind your head, just to make sure you're not forcing your neck down. Notice I'm doing this nice and slow because I'm still breathing and I still want to engage the abs. Good. So now we're transitioning onto our tummy and we're going to be doing leg raises reversed. So this is focusing on the glutes or the bottom and the lower back. So you only want to raise the legs slightly so you feel a gentle pull in your lower back. That's plenty. Good. So now sit it back into my favorite position, the child's pose, to ease off the lower back. And now we work the upper part of the back by doing back extensions. Notice my elbows are coming back just a little bit because I'm squeezing between my shoulder blades, and that's to get a bit more of a workout on my upper back as well. I spend a lot of time with my children, so I'm constantly in a bent forward position, awkward angles. This really helps to strengthen those areas. Amazing guys, well done. So that's the lower back done. We're transitioning onto your abs. So we flip over, just like that, and squeeze in your lower back towards the ground. Tuck your pelvis in, so make sure your fingers can't pass through your lower back. And with that same breathing, we're going to extend the legs, alternating one leg at a time, and make sure that gap between your lower back stays gone. So as I've done, I'm keeping my fingers there just to make sure that I'm not arching my back. As you do this, guys, remember, breathe in the nose and then out the mouth, emptying all the air from your lungs. So I'm putting my hand on my stomach now to make sure that I'm suctioning out all the air as much as possible and that my abs are actually engaged. Okay, so we're going to work the top part of the stomach. For those of you who have extra weights, you can use weights like kettlebells, dumbbells, or some tins, which most of us hopefully have in our house. We're going to go into pullovers, where we're going to slowly lower the weight above the head towards the floor, keeping that lower back squeezed in. Remember, you want a flat spine all the time. Bring the weight above the chest and then slowly just above the floor. We're taking it over to a bridge, so strengthening up the glutes, the lower back and the lower abdominals. You want to hold it for about 2 to 3 seconds at the top and then releasing it down. Because today is all about the breathing, you want to continue that. Breathe it out and then fill up the lungs as you lower your bottom down. So carry on just as you are. Well done, guys. Okay, we're taking it into a V-sit position. So sitting onto your bottom, you're going to lean back until you feel your tummy tighten and then hold it right there for 10 seconds. Release off the hold and then take it back again, this time a little bit further until you feel that real pull in your stomach for for 10 seconds. Release, and then go as far back as you can, making sure you're feeling the burn in your stomach and not your lower back. You can do it, keep going, last few seconds, and release it off. Well done. So hug the knees into the chest, take the pressure off completely, and have a lay down, ready for those stretches. Woohoo! Stretches are really important to make sure you can carry on throughout your day without injuring your back. So pop both your feet to the floor, arms out wide, and then rock your knees over to one side. Face the opposite way to your knees to get a twist in your waist. Gently bring it over to the other side, and again face the opposite way to your knees. Alright, we're going to flip over onto our stomach, and we're gently going to raise our chest off the ground. You can rest on your elbows here, or if your lower back feels comfortable enough to, you can raise your whole upper body off, resting on your hands. Release it down, and then take it back into that child pose. Take your hands over to one side and then lower your chest again. This will stretch through the waist and the upper back. And then take it to the other side and again lower your chest down. Finally, reset to center. Bring it up onto your knees and clap for yourself because that was challenging. So well done, guys. I hope you found that helpful. Please sign up for any online classes and check us out on www.aflhf.com.